Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Puzzle Wednesday. It's the end of July here, which means it's time for a mystery game. But with how much we've been plugging this the past couple days, it's no mystery. We're back with Sen-Know, everyone's favorite pipe game that certainly does not behave like any other game out there. Can you believe it's been over a year since we last run this? So, we
I
got...
certainly can.
I know you can, buddy. We've got in pretty equal amounts, a couple of old heads returning, a couple of new people on board who are going to have their minds poisoned for the very first time. We're just gonna get into it. Hello, I'm Juicey. I have on comms with me tonight, Color Thief,
How's it going, everyone?
the man who memed this into existence himself. I have Deka Fumo Death Cult.
Hello.
And as the relatively green to the group on comms, we have Oz.
Help.
You cut
Your
out.
mic cut out right when you were mentioning the name. So who do we have?
We have Oz.
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, help.
Nah, we're gonna have a fun time. This game, the meta is absolutely predicated on an anti. I keep saying anti-infinite measure, but like it's just trying to prevent like small cheap moves, and you can combo off of its punishment for making small single clears, and it's very funny. So we have only our best on deck to explain why everything is exploding and how that's good actually. And look, last time was hype. This is going to be hype. You're going to have so many questions about the game, about yourself, about your relationships, about your future, about your past, about your existence. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We get to share the existential dread together. And that,
All to a bopping 10-second loop.
that's something you can't put a price on.
The finest 10-second loop that, like, 64 kilobytes can hold.
Anyway, we're going to have match calls starting over in the Puzzle Wednesday Discord. So if you're in bracket, you should be in there. If you're not in bracket, you should also be in there. We're going to have a link here in chat in just a second. Never mind, it doesn't seem to want to work on my phone. Oops. Someone else can do exclamation Discord. Where, you could tap someone and be like, hey, you want to play this Garbo game? Yes. Because we're full of sickos like that. Anyway, I'm going to pay attention to that because we should be getting started here soon. I tapped so many people to participate today. Looks like starting match is TrashBoat and bedsores. So we're going to hop right into that. Alright, stream is queued up. But for the uninitiated, this game kind of follows a different format for deciding winner and versus. Rather, it's time matches. It's how many wins you can get in 5 minutes.
This does unfortunately mean that ties are possible.
Yeah.
So if two players tie, then we will make them fight to the death.
You wanna break down what's happening now, because
Ooh boy. So this game is very strategic in the sense that you make a lot of moves that don't really do anything for you right in that moment. But as soon as stuff starts happening, you're sure glad those pieces are sitting there. So in particular, this sort of L blocks in column 2 that you're seeing is pretty good at defending against a large garbage attack. But we will see. That's all well and good, but if nobody's sending garbage, then there's kind of no point to the block button, as I like to call it.
I'm noticing TrashBoat has his right wall L's in reverse. Is that how that's supposed to work?
No, I can't see an advantage to doing that. It's doing double duty with his defensive formations on the left side of the screen. So it just means that he has no offense and is keeping the garbage pool relatively empty. So it looks like both players are barely tickling each other back and forth, which is a very strange opening match. See, bedsores is doing a little poke here, which is all fine, but like Trash has so many layers of defense, he's not afraid of the little poke.
TrashBoat's very retired. He might have forgotten how to play this game.
So you might notice that TrashBoat is playing extremely slowly. This game has an incredible feature called updash. That's where you hold the up button to slow the fall rate of your piece. And it was kind of memes at first to see it in this game, but once it enters your vocabulary of possible moves, man, you really wish you had that updash in like random games where you have to screen watch your opponent and like time attacks precisely and stuff like that.
TrashBoat's doing a great job on doing that umbrella.
Yeah, but both players have some unfortunate like clogged pipes on screen. So whoever manages to attack first might win this one. And it might be Trash. He's got a long line here. It's still a pretty tiny clear.
I don't remember ever hearing that chime sound before.
That's the
Yeah,
level
that's
up
new to
sound.
me. Well, we can level up.
Yeah, and level resets every death. So you can imagine that level ups do not really happen very often.
Because what I am familiar with is that each round starts on a new level randomly.
Wow, could this be the mythical 0-0 tie in the making?
How do we even score that?
TrashBoat is just doing this to make Gurren look better.
So TrashBoat might look like he's in a bit of a pickle here, but he has a defensive formation, and bedsores doesn't really have a defensive formation.
Like TrashBoat almost got himself umbrella.
He's better at clearing them than me.
Okay, but bedsores stacked through the clogged pipes. So this, I didn't expect this to come up in bracket, let alone the first fight. But if you clog a pipe and it's a pipe length of 2 units or more, then if you stack 54 pieces, wow.
We got
what?
one.
The clogged pipe play when it. So you have to place 54 pieces, which is an entire screen's worth of pieces, and after 54 pieces, the clogged pipes clear themselves. It's a weird mechanic.
Okay, here's the strategy that I'm familiar with.
Okay, TrashBoat remembered how to play the game.
Actual forms are coming into play in the final 30 seconds here. Trash is feeling the heat.
I mean, I don't... bedsores has some damage accepts at the ready. So we're seeing what a more conventional round looks like.
An abbreviation of it.
I'm not sure either player has the oomph to close out a win here in the last 5 seconds. This is going to time.
Shoburati.
Almost had the mythical 0-0. 1-0 for player 2. Awesome.
Alrighty then. That was an interesting first match.
If it's 0-0, does the game get decided on?
No, it announces a draw.
Like, we've had draw situations before. We might still have some tonight.
Mm-hmm.
To which we go back into the game and then do whoever wins the first round. So, bedsores moving on. Yeah, I don't know how intentional it was, but like TrashBoat's offensive wall was upside down, and that just kind of hurt. I love showing off the sacred tech. You know?
He did have good play for how to survive in a bad situation.
Yes.
So just waiting for the next match to be called here.
Pretty sure it's supposed to be myself and Lucentai, who is one of the few people from like dedicated games. If you're unfamiliar with Lucentai, he has played in a lot of our puzzle fighter brackets, tends to do pretty consistently well. And I just DM was like, hey, you wanna play some Sen-Know? It's like, what is that? And like, just trust me.
Excellent.
He's like, I'll consider it. And he's here.
Correct answer.
And I'm so excited. It's gonna be good. But I think out of everyone, he might be the most green on like what Sen-Know is about.
Yeah, and that first round didn't particularly show what you're in for.
There will be more shenanigans. Did I get called? I think I did.
As the bracket progresses, so too will the screen shake intensify.
Alright. Sending a match. Lucentai accepts challenge, and we'll just wait for you guys to get in. Wow.
Here we go.
Good luck. Have fun.
What does
I like the
actually
rainbow
mean?
skulls.
I think it means self-clear.
One clear.
One clear? Okay.
Alright.
Something clear.
Wait.
You need 2 credits, you cheapskates. 2 credits for versus. There you go.
Really?
Hey, somebody's got to pay for those Sen-Know arcade PCBs.
Yeah, you. Alrighty then. Good luck, have
Press
fun.
button to advance. Yeah. Pick a level start. Beginner.
Oh, level 8.
Level 8.
We're starting
wow.
with the guns on, the gas on
spicy
high.
What?
Yo, this is what you're doing this to Lucentai. Like, get in the ring. It's time for some level 8.
It's not level 8 on my side.
It isn't?
No.
It's definitely level 8 for all of us spectators.
Well, try again.
Is there a desync? Yeah, you
Oh,
just
it must
died.
be. Yeah, it must be. Must be.
Okay, we'll try this from the top. That was weird. How do we set the level? I don't know. Yeah, we don't.
The gods determine.
Okay. Find your way in. Hopefully things work this time.
Okay. Well, hopefully.
Round 1, level 0.
Round 1. Level 0. Yep.
Okay. It's working. That's strange. I've never seen a desync in this game. Okay, we have Juicey building a defensive formation, and Lucentai experimenting somewhat freeform with whatever they're going for.
This definitely looks like Lucentai has at least looked at the game.
Yeah, like that will garbage chain for sure.
I
And
did
they
send
sent a
him the
ring.
last VOD we did of this game.
Okay.
I see.
Unfortunately, it's not the most resilient defensive form
No.
because
So
it
they're
will
going to be out of
chain.
defense, and Juicey's sending too much, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
the Sentai gets locked out. Juicy almost accidentally died first, though. Did you see that? He was letting his piece drop, and he was umbrellaed, so he was about to die.
What was that X?
What?
The X
so
is if
when
you
you do
place
a
a piece illegally.
Yeah, like Ikokeshi, or the one piece clear, will send yourself 1 unit of garbage. It's like the game's way of saying, no, this doesn't count, I'm sending it back to you. But it's almost a silly oversight that Ikokeshi even is allowed as a chain form.
Because if you only send one of them, you take garbage, but if you send multiple of them, it just counts as a normal damage chain.
So if you do like a 10 chain, you send them a 10 chains worth of damage while taking self-inflicted 10 units of damage, which is nothing.
Okay.
Ooh, let's Sentai on the board.
Okay, yeah, we're still desyncing.
Wait, really?
I didn't lose.
Lucentai looked like they were playing normally, so I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Let me try one thing really quick. Entirely know.
Apologies for the shaky start to the bracket, but we've never seen technical issues with this game before.
This isn't exactly the ideal game for issues like this, I think.
Yeah.
Because we restart 5 minutes no matter what every time.
Yeah.
Last try, and then if I mess up or desync, I'm just gonna drop, sadly.
And nepotism only goes so far when you're down a point.
Brother, I was down nothing.
I know, and we have the VOD to prove it.
It's true.
Wait, you don't have the Work in Progress Tournament Edition with 2 rotation buttons, do you?
No.
Okay, good. Because that would desync for sure.
Level 0? This seems like a decent... Wait, is it?
I don't know. Juicey's decisions look pretty questionable, but Lucentai's look fine. Are you building lasagna, Juicy?
I was.
Lasagna?
This doesn't look like normal lasagna,
was
though.
Sentai top out?
No.
No.
Alright. I'm just gonna have to take the L on this one. Not sure what's causing that. Oh. Well. GG's.
That's weird.
That is bizarre. I haven't even heard of that before. Juicy's PC isn't like an alternate dimension.
I guess so. What can I really do about that?
That's a yellow Discord message, which means...
We got Oz and,
on stream, too, no
Glover.
less.
You'll do fine. Just don't desync. That's what gets you kicked to loser.
Okay, are we going to hop in one of the current matches, or are we going to...
Nope, it's Oz and Glover time.
Oz and Glover? Awesome.
I'm a little sad. I wanted to play this. It's so rare that we give it as... We did a lobby night one time, but that was the last big feature for Sen-Know.
One of these days, the tournament edition will save us.
Yeah.
So I kind of zoomed. Are you guys in?
Not Juicy.
Not yet.
Importantly.
Well, good thing the startup has this nice little Chiron that we can just watch.
That. No, I fucked up. Oh, we're doomed.
Okay.
Is that Juicy?
Yeah.
We're in, yeah.
Give it a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck, have fun.
Okay, level 0. Oz and Glover. So we see Glover stacking for violence, Oz stacking for defense. Okay, looks like Glover second guessed his violence pick. He hasn't really stacked up the Echo Keshi form. We've mentioned it a bit on stream, but we haven't properly pointed that one in action. On Oz's screen, on the right-hand side, that's an Ikokeshi chain coming up. So it kind of forms little loops in the corner when it hits the bottom layer. And it sends big damage very fast with very few units of material. And Oz has a pretty solid defense here. So Glover's going to take the L on that round. Glover definitely choosing violence for real this time. But Oz is very defensive at the moment. I don't think it's possible to kill him with a single attack. So that's what I mean by strategic. Like, the way all these pipes on the board are positioned are telling us who's going to win far in advance of anyone setting off any chain.
Did it tell us that Oz was gonna overstack?
Wow. Yeah, I could not see that one coming. Okay, 1-1. Let's go.
I got baited, and now I play Juicey and losers.
We're gonna hope that it works in my end for losers. Oz kind of, like, is he building that to basically be a damage accept into full chain? Because he needs Glover to send first.
No, he doesn't.
I guess he can manually set it off.
I do believe Oz has more stall by far here. His column 2 can only clear 1 unit at a time, and it can clear an entire, like, N shape every single time.
Oz mad chilling. What's this game's deal? Well, it's on the surface, it's a pipe game. You can make clears by closing a circuit from one wall to another, or you can make a ring, and that will send anything in it over. What this game actually is exploiting the chain system, because there's a punishment for doing single clears, but you can chain off the punishment for doing single clears. So it becomes a game of infinite chains and, like, trying to build offense and defensive walls until someone dies.
So Glover's feeding all of the offense this time, but Oz has so much built up in defense, he's going to reflect it all back. So Glover's mostly going to end up killing himself.
Oz still has some defense queued up. Yeah. Oz is prepped for so much.
Funnily enough, I think the best way to play against somebody who's just building purely for defense is just to stall.
Yeah, if someone's full defense, just don't attack them. Like, what are they going to do?
Yeah, their board will just cannibalize itself after a while.
Exactly.
That is unfortunately mechanic.
And then you will be in the dreaded mid-game that they've probably never seen before. The level 8 coming out. always just fast enough to make people like uncomfortable executing their forms.
Just up dash. It's that easy.
You lose a lot of tempo if you just have up dash on.
No, it's better than burying your form. Like, I'm not sure what Oz is trying to do with this chain here.
If Oz accepted a ton of garbage, his chain would eventually pop off. But I don't think he's going to get a ton of garbage here. It's all a question of whether Glover can avoid death for 10 seconds. Oh, the answer is maybe.
Nope.
Oh! I love the time batches. It's kind of jank, but it's also kind of awesome.
Look, we timer scan here.
Thank you, Glover.
Okay. So, I guess we're gonna try doing Juicy Losers at some point.
Just blow on your internet connection.
That's not quite how that works.
Sure. Okay, then give your encoder rat a pat on the back. And maybe a little treat.
Ratttz, what do you... What kind of treats do you like? Alright, I guess we're gonna do your and my Juicy Losers match, Deka.
Right. Alright, sounds good. No, I can't. No, I'm not challenging myself. You have to challenge me because you're not available.
What if you could accept your own challenge?
It's called introspective.
Alright, let's see if this works. We're just gonna hope.
Nothing's popped up on my end yet, so that means it's still loading.
Okay.
I don't know why Fight K is like this sometimes, but it is. Alright, here we go.
It's the Deka usual. Good luck, have fun. I don't think we need 15.
Sure we do.
Do you need 99?
Nah.
I can mash
Like,
for it.
I'm already
I've got-
desync prone, apparently. Don't do this to me. We're at level 0. Yeah?
Yeah.
Level 0,
Level
okay.
0.
Yep, so far so good.
I wonder if lucentai still had run ahead on from, like, Puzzle Fighter against, I think, probably Rune at some point.
That maybe could do it, actually.
This is
But then
looking
weird
like,
that you weren't the one that was solid compared to them.
I don't know how that's supposed to work.
The Juicy stacking looks very normal to me.
Yep,
And Deka
It
says
looks
as
to look
well.
normal. Xerxian would be so proud. Only a slight pittance of the damage poke.
Okay. So remember when I asked where the game's at?
Yeah?
I think I see it. A bit. And it's the stalling here, right?
Yes.
Deka doesn't have any offense to speak of at the moment.
Yeah, I think Deka is playing to counter the defense build here. Because I think Juicy's
I'm just kind of seeing
option.
what happens, man.
Deka is also
Aren't we
full
all?
defense, though. Like, both players are geared up for the legendary 0-0 match.
Yeah, I think Juicey's offensive options are kind of blocked off here, right?
Oh, that one popped. I made a mistake.
Well, looks like we gotta do a little cleanup.
Okay, well, garbage is being exchanged, but these clogged pipes are going to burst. Particularly the one-unit clogs. And if you're trying to make sense of this game's chaotic color coding, the pink color means it's clogged and it's not connected to anything, and the red color means it's clogged but it's connected to the edge once. And you have to connect to the edge twice to clear.
Okay, so
red clogs pop on their own way faster than
Oh, we got a level 8 now.
Oh, that doesn't work. Uh-oh. Misdrop. Oh, that doesn't work at all. I've made a terrible mistake.
And then Juicey,
here comes
having
the
heard
king.
that, goes
I
in
think
for the
that's
kill
punish,
without any
yeah.
defense. But honestly,
I
I
rotated
think
3
that
times.
yeah, that was the right move. He got the kill.
So now it seems to work.
1-1. That's like my famous Oz's not poker face.
Oh, please don't hit me with the bees on level 8.
You guys got 8 twice in a row. That's kind of mean.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very mean because I'm bad at video games and I'm struggling right now. I'm killing myself. Please send help.
Oh.
Your board looks fine though. Your board would clear with a bunch of garbage falling. I'm not yeah, Juicey's would as well. So far both of you are keeping it together, even if there's not a ton of offense.
Okay. Whew.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I just
Please no. Again! Wow! It just really hates me in particular.
Level 8. Oh my god.
The 888.
Oh, I didn't do that.
All clear. Okay, so we got our defensive build.
It unlevel 8'd. Oh wait, no, re-level 8'd.
And we make something happen in 1 minute.
I'm liking Deka's defenses in general. If Juicey can hit him hard enough, but I don't think he can. No. And now the defense advantage is on Juicey's side.
Yeah, I think Deka can just chill now. Right? Is this upcasting? So. Yes, it is.
Yeah. I do not believe Juicey has enough time to win 2 games, so...
In 9 seconds? Absolutely not.
But what about 1 game? What about a tie?
But 2 games would have been... Oh wait, yeah, no, it was 2-1, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sad.
What do you do?
I don't know what you guys did to be 8 magnets.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The game is malicious.
The game does not like me tonight. Alrighty then. Where are we at in bracket? Looks like we're getting next wave of scores in, and we should have some new stream match up soon.
That's true. All the matches finish at the same time. That's kind of weird.
I mean, unless you're me. Okay. Ratttz kicking bedsores down to loser's side, looks like. We got Lucentai and Suzu.
Awesome.
Suzu pulled a fast one on me. I set up a nice defensive build and then received no garbage, and my board just turned into damage, and I died.
Mm.
And then I timed out because it took like 4 minutes to play the first game.
I'm curious to see Suzu play because she, I don't think she's played that much, but she's kind of been there since the beginning of trying to meme this game into existence.
CT, you gotta go play against Oz.
Oh, CT. It's one of the Sen-nologists.
Possibly the. Alrighty then, holding down the fort. I'll at least know that I forced Lucentai into the harder match. So I get to laugh at least a little bit. Suzu almost making right wall defense. I'm not quite sure what the play here is. Deka?
Yeah, the problem with building your defense on the right wall like this is that the eyepieces and the right wall defense will pop at the same time.
Yeah, it feels
so
like you're burning through too many resources.
It's not a real like. You will get out defense very easily. Oh, Sentai accidentally topping out though. The
So,
dangers of playing in column 4.
So the biggest thing is, remember when we got Xerxes canceled? Always. And it kind of happened in our match, is, where do you go when you build to tank hits and not be sent any damage? Because the aftermath of that's just wild.
Yeah, it's like you go straight from the mid game to the post game, from the pre game to the post game.
You just send yourself your own damage.
Because your clogged pipes eventually will just turn into garbage.
Okay. Lucentai has a couple of gold pieces I could. None of this really does anything. Just don't be the reason you lose, man. To say this is a on-card build in a game like this. See, don't, buddy, please avoid column 4 stacking.
You can column 4 stack, you just have to be ready to like updash at a moment's notice.
Well, I don't think we have been.
Yeah, that's true. Lucentai getting very creative here with the vertical eyepieces.
Buddy, stop it! I don't like this!
What is this? I don't know. I don't understand what Lucentai is shooting for here.
I wonder if he watched the VOD from last time, or if we're just going pure vibing here. I'm gonna say vibing sounds like the name of the game, but... Oh dang, did you know that TrashBoat's a Kouyousha player? Wild.
Yeah, at this point, I almost feel like it's in Suzu's best interest to just play for offense.
Yeah.
Because Lucentai does not seem to have the defensive builds on lock.
Well, I don't think anyone's playing for offense right now. Buddy, stop it!
Yo, it's off stream, but well done, Oz.
Thank you.
Lucentai's down 4 points, and it's because he keeps stacking column 4 and forgetting.
That being said, watching this is kind of giving me an interesting idea of how to make like a defense build that you can turn into a Sen-Know if your opponent doesn't play offensively.
Like, buddy, this is Puzzle Fighter 101. Don't build column 4. I know, I believe in you. The player who wins is the player with the cooler stack, obviously. Yeah. Decent. Hey, then go and test and check your run-ahead settings. Just as a favor. I do like Suzu's legacy lasagna post there, though.
Oh, the
layered yeah.
U's.
Back when CT was still like playing this on stream off his cabinet, like that was his build of choice in Versus.
You can cook up some pretty nasty combos with lasagna strats. If for those looking for a challenge, the biggest number I managed to fit on the screen was 21. So if you can beat that, I'll give you a thumbs up or something. I don't know.
Such a high bar you're setting there.
Unfortunately for Lucentai... Oh wait, no, I was just saying dying doesn't stop the timer, but I guess it does.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and check your run-ahead setting there. Because I know we had a couple people have to set it for when they played against Ruined Brackets recently.
GG's.
Because that's 2 instances of you having that happen to you. So we just need to figure out for sure. If you need further help on that, go check the troubleshooting channel. Ratttz has the window layout there. Let's see really quick. Because in spite of the sorry, I'm reading something really quick.
God bless the ring.
We're actually running pretty quick here. Because 5 minutes is not a long match make, even if it is a codified time there. Let's see.
We'll probably just throw a few more on stream.
Yeah, we're gonna just have to move on from this one. Yeah, it looks like there was a desync there. Hopefully it's not that big a deal, but yeah, we're gonna just have to move on for right now.
That's unfortunate. I'm sure we could fix it out if we had time. Are we gonna stream Deka versus bedsores?
Huh. Lucentai also had it disabled. Yeah, we're just gonna have to move on. So, looks like stream match right now is Masa and Alex. By the by,
Okay.
You know, tip your waitresses and waiters tonight. Alex and Masa doing the TO match. Weird that we're having that problem tonight, but we'll just have to vibe the best we can. Good board carnage, yeah, you're right.
Oh, what?
Lady, go.
Okay, level 2. Let's go. Yeah, this is
okay.
TO versus
Yeah.
TO. That's pretty funny. Masa
Is Masa
immediately
one of
choosing violence.
Is Masa one of the Sen-nologists?
I think so. I certainly think she qualifies. So some of you may know Masa has a YouTube channel where she uploads all sorts of replays from different Fightcade puzzle games. And the original game that got her started doing that was Sen-Know.
Ah.
So she's got some crazy, like, 12 monitor setup with games of Sen-Know running on all 12 monitors at all times, and she just downloaded all of the different strategies, like, overnight, and became a Sen-Know god.
I see, a true Sen-nologist. Was that level 8 I just saw? So, does it just pick from a small pool of predetermined levels, or...?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're playing the beginner pool, but you can choose, like, expert or intermediate as well. The pieces are different, the gravity is different. There's a bit of a different feel.
Yeah.
But it would be kind of inhospitable to the average player if we picked anything other than beginner.
I was just wondering why, you never see like a level 5 or something. It's usually either 8, 0, 2.
I think it's all the even ones.
Yeah, it's all
reason.
multiples of 2.
Okay.
Okay. So Masa's completely freestyling this, but she's built up lots of garbage chains, so as soon as stuff pops, like, her garbage will chain itself significantly.
Oh. Oh, it didn't go as long as I thought it would.
Yeah, I couldn't quite read it myself either. She does have a nasty umbrella, but I don't think Alex has the position to really take advantage of that.
Ooh,
Ooh.
big clear.
And then the 2-point lead with only 2 minutes to go is going to be very difficult for Alex to catch up on. Oh man. Masa's a fan of chaos. Just opens with a tiny Ikokeshi chain every time, forcing a mid-game like situation. And more chaotic garbage chaining from her. Oh, she might build up for a ring. I think she wants it. But Alex denies it. Alex doesn't even have a Sen-Know. He's just got like an awkward, almost dead kind of blocked pipe. Oh, then the miss drop. Okay, last 40 seconds. We'll see. Masa's got a heavy lead. She might decide to meme on her opponent here. No, she again goes for just a quick, like, poke to bring this into the mid game without any big forms coming out. Okay, Alex has a good defense here. If Masa isn't careful, we might see a Sen-Know come out. Which I'm not sure if we had a Sen-Know happen on stream yet.
Oh.
So for the newer players, or viewers, if you make a ring shape, so instead of connecting the walls twice, which is the normal cleared method, you can make a ring, like a loop, and that will clear the loop and everything inside the loop. And if you do a ring that's literally the entire screen, that counts as a Sen-Know. It sends the entire screen of garbage right back to your opponent. It's pretty hype.
Anything you enclose in a ring is sent over.
That's true.
1-to-1 is garbage.
Yeah, so if you send garbage, they get garbage. If you send like pieces, they get like pieces in whatever orientation you had them on your board. So you can try like poisoning your screen and then doing a ring around the poison and send them some really nasty garbage. But it's high risk, high reward.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, Masa is just going ham on these immediate Ikokeshi chains.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We got CT
Okay.
and Suzu on stream.
Ooh.
Get in here.
Winner semis time.
Oh, wait, is that me? No, I also have a match?
You might. We're gonna see right now. Yeah, you're playing against Digi. Good luck.
You in,
All right.
Juicey?
I am loading. I am in.
Oh! Damn, that big ol' spike right at the end. I don't know where that came from, but Masa had something packing.
So, if it's not been painfully clear, Sen-Know is absolutely CT's pet game. This is one that he's been streaming alongside a lot of his 2020, 2021 tap runs. It's like, hey, check out this weird... I think it's neat. And it's like, oh, it's on Fightcade. Let's see if it's real. And we kept doing it, and like it's largely been him and Rodney that shaped the majority of the early meta. And you can tell because he did an entire wall of offense there, just like all of it. And now he has an entire wall of defense, and plus some.
So you just talked over the first Sen-Knows of the stream.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I can.
Clearly someone knows what they're doing. Say, does column 4 vertical help with Sen-Know setups? Or horizontal blade?
You mean what I have on my screen?
Yeah,
The column 3 is the key.
Really?
Yeah, it makes me finish with a Sen-Know.
Interesting.
Assuming I don't receive a dirty Sen-Know or something. But, I mean, Suzu... Oh, man, is she going to immediately Sen-Know and lose all her stall?
I mean, that would be
it was
funny.
such a dirty Sen-Know, but...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I suppose that's why we don't use the line piece for defense.
Yeah, definitely not in your first column, at least.
Because, like, yes, Suzu was hard one-shotted there. It was honestly kind of magic to watch.
Oh, wow, I didn't know only half of those weird W pipes could get clogged. That's so funny.
I know, right?
Alright. CT going in for a light attack with a quick 5 chin. I'm not sure. Oh wow, interesting. Suzu has kind of opted to just tank it.
He still has to wait for a column 5 piece to break, though. Because otherwise, that's not converting anytime soon. CT's bottom left corner is also a little... I guess he's waiting to accept damage in column 1. That is kind of the best case scenario, I suppose. He's not getting, like, Sen-Knows off of it. Gets rid of his umbrella. And... yeah, this is such a weird mid-state game that, like, anything can happen.
Suzu is looking for a Sen-Know right now, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, the overflow.
Hate the scaffolding.
Yeah, the umbrella is very, very funny to deal with.
CT definitely building up his defense first, but now I get it given how much, like, or how quickly the joint pieces break off of connecting to wall.
Yeah, if you plan on building defense, you definitely want to build your Ikokeshi chain at the end. Unless you're getting a bunch of Ts, because the Ts won't go away in the Ikokeshi chain.
Unfortunate, CT has a pretty nasty umbrella to deal with.
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, we're down to a minute. CT's got a pretty significant lead here.
So for a Sen-Know, does it have to exactly be a ring that goes around your entire board?
No,
or could,
no. Any technical full screen all clear will count as a Sen-Know, as far as I can tell. So you can zigzag and stuff.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? Because, like, CEO Taku's been running it as a bracket for a long time. I'm reminded, like, this gives me the same energy as Beyblade, where it's just like, yeah, you try your best to, like, put some power and, like, get a strong opening shot, and then anything that happens afterwards just happens.
Yeah. It really is all about how you enter the mid-game.
There is mid-game here, but boy howdy.
Yeah, it's off of a cliff. You have to take a leap of faith to get into the mid game.
Yeah, like it's absolutely damage control every step of the way from there. Okay. So CT moving on to winners finals. think... Nope, neither of our TOs are in matches anymore, so... Next side of winner semis is MasaQueen and Ratttz. Which, boy howdy, you wonder how we get here, folks. Some people are just good at video games.
Ratttz is pretty good at this one.
Ratttz is pretty good at this one.
Definitely knows what she's doing.
Masa too.
So it seemed Masa playing her very interesting, just mid-game rush style may throw Ratttz for a bit of a loop, because I played a game against Ratttz earlier, and we played a very defense into tanky sendy sort of game that kind of turned into like slingshot, huge amounts of damage back and forth. So it'll be very interesting to see how Masa's rush style.
I was practicing against Ratttz the other day, and my weird stall form was so consistent at winning that now I'm pretty sure whenever she's up against me, she does the Masa trick of just sprinting to the mid game.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
What's up, party people?
I don't know, what's up, Daz, with you?
I see. What have we got here? These for sure, I know these two are Sen-nologists. Oh, we're in mid-game already.
Very interesting. Masa's got not a Sen-Know, but like a ring waiting to happen if Ratttz were to send a reasonably sized attack. So you can see 3 columns from the top. There's a horizontal slice of pipe.
Hey, let's go check out TO's desk really quick.
Oh wait, is this like a legitimate,
Just go
honest
check
to
it out.
goodness? We're building a Sen-Know here?
Not a Sen-Know, something less greedy than a Sen-Know.
Oh.
Yeah.
But, so Ratttz is trying to greed for the Sen-Know. That's very ambitious in versus. I don't think you can force it. It's too easy to punish.
Hey, Oz,
Yes.
go check out TO's desk really quick.
Oop.
Oh my god, Masa's got it.
Ooh,
That's
boy.
a pretty nasty ring. And it worked.
Yeah. So this is when we say rings are relevant. Yeah, this is it.
So there's 3 stages to this game then. There's you rush.
There's oh yes, I'll build rings. That's what the point of the game. There's oh no, rings are terrible. And there's that rings are actually good. We need that meme, with the 3 dudes and the person in the middle is
the bell curve.
Yes.
Oh, Masa didn't leave herself any material.
Oh no. Okay, we're tied up 1-1 though. This is a hype set. We've got a live one.
Yeah, because at the beginning you realize, okay, the Eco Keshi chain is the way to go. You just instantly kill your opponent. And then, so the layer 2 game plan is, alright, I'm gonna go all in on defense, because I know the big Eco Keshi chain is gonna come. And then it's back to layer 3 is you rush the Eco Keshi chain to screw up your opponent's defense build.
Wow. Masa had a beautiful garbage chain build. So that Rattz's initial push was reflected very heavily. I think I see how it works too. Very cool technology. I can't remember if this is forgotten technology or new technology, but it's pretty cool. It's gonna happen again. So if you clear 4 or more units at a time, it will send that many units back. So because Masa is defending along the right wall, every single link of that chain, yes, it's sending chain damage, but it's also sending a +5. So she's going for it again. We'll see if Ratttz catches on. Because Ratttz is stacking for a damage spike. And Masa's ready for a damage spike, right? Like, she'll reflect it immediately. It's a very efficient reflection. Okay. Rattz's poke was smaller, so it's not going to reflect back as hard, because it's not going to have the +5, and then Ratttz gets the ring.
Double Sen-Know!
Oh my god! Yo, the
I
mind games,
was just
the
in
meta
time to
is
catch
like...
that. What
Oh.
the hell? Oh, and the skins.
I can't believe we're seeing so much meta develop live in bracket. This is insane. You see the mind games of the strategy here?
And here I thought you just build your starter and then watch the fireworks.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
but
still
Ratttz
a
didn't
lot
go
of
for
truth
it.
to that. But
Oh no, one ring isn't enough, and I think
Uh-oh.
but that's
Die
gonna
last?
go first.
Die
Yeah.
last?
Masa had the lead.
Oh.
You love to see it. It all comes down to up dash.
we
40 seconds? Really,
are
guys?
we gonna play this last round or not?
40 seconds?
Is it
Come
tied
on.
right now?
I don't
They're
think
just
so.
showing off the game.
I think Masa's up a point.
I
But
like how their
40
points are
seconds.
draining.
I think somebody could have won this.
Oh yeah, their points actually are draining. Funny that.
Are you sure someone could have won this?
Well, let's see. Yeah, I think in 10 seconds, one piece will land. So if somebody had decided to hit Kokeshi, the other person would be dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So if you have
Oh, does the
35
garbage-
seconds, you can kill an inactive player.
Anyway, I just want you to thank Ratttz and MasaQueen for all their service and their time in Puzzle Wednesday, because they're both fired now.
Oh, up two. Yo, Masa is the queen.
Yeah, Masa definitely cooking with the the rush anti-rush strategy.
We gotta show everyone all
Okay.
aspects of this game, even
That
that.
makes sense. If Masa stalls, she could stall for sure 2 points. So Ratttz didn't even have the possibility of two points.
I suppose.
They were deadlocked. Wow. And that was just to tie.
Yeah, we have fun
Masa
here.
is terrifying.
A little bit. Not a bit. Dang.
So
Alright.
any link that's more than, or any chain that's more than 4, or is it 4 or more than 4?
Four or more. We'll send a plus however many you just cleared.
Alright, before we move on to winners finals, it's time to have our usual little fireside chat. If you're here June 26th, you're at Sen-Know bracket. It's God Bless the Ring edition. That's you on screen right now. You're right there in the chat, not saying anything. So we still got a good half a bracket to show off some of the nonsense games. Stick around, it's going to be fun. But kicking off in August, Wednesday, August 2nd, 8:30 p.m. EDT, we got Pedal Crash. We are doing something a little bit different. And it's playing around with the custom rules. So we have Tug of War, Color Clear, and Push Garbage, which is kind of a brutal combination in terms of just sheer pressure. But no worries, it's going to be a good time. Gonna have some strong players there, gonna have some beginners. We're just gonna vibe. It'll be good. Wednesday, August 9th. We're finally back with Money Puzzle Exchanger. There was a slight break, but it's time to see if anyone can put a dent in Butts BB yet again. We have some strong players, but like, I don't know, dude's been uncontested for over a year. So we'll see what happens. Check that out. We are back with Puzzle Bobble on August 16th, Bobble 13th edition, where we are just doing the classic. Sometimes you just gotta return to your roots, which we do a lot of here. But check out one of the more mean games. It's going to be a fun time. For Mystery in August, on the 23rd, we are doing Return to Columns 3. So, Columns 3 is what if you had a punch button in your puzzle game, where you can just store up chain power and ruin not only your opponent's real estate with how much room of the board they actually can operate in, but also just snipe pieces completely out of existence. It's a good time. It's a good time. And oddly enough, the Nintendo slot falling much later than all the rest of the brackets. We have OSHA 2nd edition, which is Wrecking Crew 98. If you're uninitiated, no, it's not. It's not the same as the NES Wrecking Crew. It's better. It's the Japanese-only puzzle spin-off to Wrecking Crew. Has a lot of DNA with panel, but it's more of it was an action platformer. It's a good time. And I forgot, because we have 2 mystery brackets again. 2 months... Not 2 months in a row. Recently, we had another 2. We have Mouse Shooter Go-Go. I'm going to level with you. I don't entirely know how to describe that one. It's what if Dodgeball was a puzzle game? Question mark.
You keep finding these.
You're being really Suzu right now.
Metro's a respectable developer. They've done so much stuff.
Look, in the 1990s, Puyo Puyo really inspired quite a craze, and a lot of developers wanted to cash in on the versus puzzle market, and now only like 5 survive. But we keep digging through the graves and find what we can get. So check out Mouse Shooter Go-Go, and that is going to be our August lineup. CT, you also have something that you're going to be helping out on in a couple of weeks. Actually,
that's right. We don't have a bracket telling just yet, but there will be a puzzle mystery tournament coming up. It's in collaboration with the Frosty Fight Club folks. So it should be a really cool format. Every round, the plan is to pair you up with 3 random puzzle games, and both players get to veto one of the games, and then you play the third one. But there's a catch. If you both veto the same game in the blind veto round, then you both have to play that game.
There's even more catches than that, because people in the audience can donate money to
it'll be silly. We haven't planned everything out, but there'll be donation incentives and stuff too.
If you want to mess with folks. You can override choices and just get what you want on there. So it's gonna be funny. We'll check that out. I believe that's gonna be August 13th.
15th. That's right. A little earlier than the usual Puzzle Wednesday time slot, but it'll be in the evening of August 15th.
All right. And with that, I think we are ready to go for winners finals. We got CT and MasaQueen. Wow, who could have seen these two matching up this late in bracket?
Oh boy.
How you feeling, Oz?
I'm feeling Sen-knowledgeable. Nothing?
Nah.
Nothing at all? No? Okay. I mean, I did learn something, I guess. But I'll probably forget it in like another year.
Which would be the perfect time to bring you back on for even more Sen-Know.
You in here, Juicey? Yep.
Yep.
I'm here, yep. Okay.
Lady, go.
We're already starting the defensive build. And MasaQueen has already went on the attack. Wow.
I mean, you kind of have to with CT because he's practiced to like optimize as much damage install as he possibly can. So like, you know, it's like throwing a rush 3 power chain at you in Puyo.
Yeah.
We all know you're gonna win in the funny long numbers game, so
Yeah, why let your opponent build the 17? Wait, hold on, that is a yellow Discord message. But yeah, why let your opponent build the 17? If you can just send a funny help fighter.
exactly. You understand, this is just like Puyo.
Yeah, just like Puyo. Sen-Know.
When's this crossover?
Oh god.
It could rubber band guidelines so hard, don't even at me.
I believe it.
Anyway, CT taking first point. Okay.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave you though. I've got a match.
Huh. Alright.
Well.
CT doing some weird accepts here. Force an umbrella, and I'm not quite sure what his intent is at this point. Trying to just shape this up for a Sen-Know? Not quite. Moss has at least a couple layers of defense left, where CT has just the one. I don't quite understand some of his center board discards, especially with all the joints there, but we'll see what happens. Masa's left side's going to be a little bit awkward. We're only going to be able to discard at the walls now. Honestly, they're both in a weird position.
That's Masa's game plan.
Okay, she has a bunch of gold ones about ready to burst. Oh, them going down the level resets their ability. Okay. Now we're at a 1-1 situation. MasaQueen definitely out to throw you off the horse as soon as possible. Choosing to do a couple of horizontal lines on right wall, which aren't gonna chain into themselves, but at least cause like a different point of damage accept counters that she can go with. CT going with the first poke, and we're just chilling with some up dash. Hoping to potentially set all of her moves off, but it doesn't really look to be the case. And now we wait. I don't really think either player is queued up to hit too hard at this point, so... Just gonna need to be mindful of that level 4 sort of fast start and just respect Peace spawn in and up dash. Masa kind of trying to clear out the umbrella. Okay, we're at a 1-1 potential tie here. Because honestly, whoever scores in this next minute is functionally going to take it. CT getting off a late mid-game Eco Keshi. And he has slightly a lot more room to counter that. I feel like Masa has a solid chance of perishing here. Oh, we got weird sounds coming from CT. I'm scared.
I won. I was holding up. What is this?
Oh.
The gravity was too strong.
Okay. Well then.
Okay. I see how it is.
I don't. What? It's okay. We're in winners finals. We get to play more games, so Masa's gonna need to close out at least one more.
Game over. ゲームモードを選んでください。
So we're going the run back. I honestly hope I see one of you nerds get stuck in like level 8 hell like Deka and I did.
Ready? Go.
'Cause that was miserable. Masa opting for right wall to be defense again. I'm a little confused by this. I'm assuming we're not playing against desync here. Okay. Both doing relatively light waves damage here. Other than CT's umbrella, it's a little unfortunate. Moss can do close to a ring. Oh, early overflow from Masa. CT was trying to convert that into a Sen-Know, but he didn't really need to. Also, CT using T for a little bit more longevity on building his offense wall. You know, at this point, I kind of wish we almost had some level of connection to, like, the devs for this game. Because, like, think back to Dino Rex and, like, how some people on Taito still, like, that worked on that game are still there. It's like, you know what, I'm glad people play our game like this. Even if it was, like, a weird experimental thing that maybe wasn't accessible. Like, I just want to see however they thought this game was supposed to be played compared to this. CG still has a good amount of defensive options there, and Masa blew up.
Ready? Go.
But like Sen-Know Millennium at least tells most of the story. It's like, no, this probably was not how this game was designed to be played. Given their one sequel chance, some of the jank definitely doesn't work. But then you have to wonder, like, did they know? Alright. CT got some serious offensive defensive capabilities, catching on offense. And Masa's just choosing to accept all of it. No striking first. We're just in the funny trading full boards game now. CT gonna stall just a little bit longer and gets a ring for it. Masa's got nothing. Exploded again. CT choosing to put joints on the Eco Cashew wall, which puts that on a hard timer now. But, you know, he's got the time, he's got the resources. We're basically one defense spot short from max out there. Masa just accepting the not striking first life anymore. And we're down to the last minute. Alright. And CT finally drawing first blood here, but Masa has a lot of ground to cover here, because at 45 seconds, CT is basically allowed to stop playing the game. The question is, does he? Answer is yes.
Hey, I'm providing the game with my inputs, okay? I'm playing the video.
Buddy, you certainly are pressing right now. Okay.
Now, you mentioned a sequel. Very important question.
Uh-huh.
Does it let you do this in the sequel?
No.
No.
Not even a bit. It's a far more honest fight game. Only on the Bandai Wonder Swan.
Not even the Wonder Swan color. It's like the black and white Wonder Swan.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, look. I am a Sen-Know Millennium apologist. I think that could also work as an honest game with much better feeling controls. But yeah, no, they clearly give them the chance to make another Sen-Know. It's very obvious that what happened to this game was not the intent. But you know what? Sometimes developer intent is overrated.
Can you still Eco Keshi chain in the sequel?
Nah.
I think that got nerfed. Like, so many of the things we use just kind of got nerfed. I'm so curious if people were abusing them in Japanese arcades, or if we're, like, the only ones.
I have to think they were at least somewhat aware. Because, like, then how would you know what to fix then? You know? Leaves a lot of questions. If only anyone at Kaneko were still left. If only Kaneko was still a thing. When are we getting Arcade Archives Sen-Know?
Yo, I would be there. But sadly, it would have no verses.
Online. Well, look, that means I could potentially have setups to bring for Sen-Know at Evo, of course.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize how much like center column could beef up defense there. And for all of that trade and getting the extra Sen-Know there, CT still dies. Like, so much of this then comes down to, like, how much time can you waste before your first move truly resolves?
So what's happening with Masa's build here?
Okay, CT ready to cash in here. Masa putting even more defense on the table here. We're gonna see how well it works out.
Now that CT has committed, I'm fairly confident Masa has this in the bag.
It might have been a bit soon on his end. We'll see. I mean, CT's not accepting that much damage anymore.
CT's not accepting that much damage, but Masa still has like 2 full lines of defense, and CT only has 1, functionally.
Okay. Yeah, Masa's up 2-0.
Oh wow, Masa survived.
It's not too late to steal it back, but CT might have to go even more in the weeds on his, like, defense and offense.
See, this is where screen watching would pay off for CT, because the way Masa has built her stack, it would benefit CT to simply stall.
Okay, why did he pivot the shape of the L's on his Ikokeshi wall?
So, okay, I think I understand. Is this just an all defense stack from Masa?
Yes.
Yes.
She is trying to tank as much as possible.
Oh!
What happened?
The umbrella got her.
Okay, I turned around and and her board disappeared.
Yeah, unfortunate. So, the danger of building on the rightmost wall is that you will generate an umbrella that prevents you from full clearing your board with just 1 piece.
CT cashing in particularly early. Did Masa mess up somewhere? Or is he just cutting his losses because we're getting kind of close to time here?
Masa's got a very stacked defensive build.
Huh. I think Masa's in a very comfortable position because we could very much wait out the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, Masa's build is basically bulletproof at this point. CT would have to put together a ring and then send non-garbage pieces, and he just doesn't have enough time.
Yeah, we're down to 5 count here. Looks like Masa's going to be sitting on winner's side for grands. Definitely a bit of an upset.
Masa thought she was down? No. That's what she told me in comments.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a bit. Alrighty then.
And Masa was absolutely cooking. Masa was trying to do what I was trying to do, but I got stalled and my my stack turned into garbage. That's basically what the counterplay to that is. If you know your opponent is just going to build defense, you want little pokes that just eat away at it and then play slow, and it'll just turn their stack into useless gold blocks. All right. Oh boy, I get a rematch against Suzu. Put me into losers.
Get in the ring.
Get in the ring. That's good.
I still think this game would have an amazing English name with calling it like Sen-Know One Track Mind.
Yeah, One Track Mind is so good.
Such a good translation.
All right, we got Suzu and Deka.
Oh, they are in match. You better hurry, Juicy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, wow. I think Deka has outstalled Suzu here. Okay, advantage Deka. Let's see if he builds ultra defense now for the rest of the games.
I mean, why not?
That's a lot of line pieces.
Yeah, I don't really like how many line pieces I'm getting right now.
They're like so situational. Okay, both players have a lot of defenses up.
There are a lot of line.
I'm literally not getting anything but line pieces.
Yeah, what's going on here? Look at this. Yeesh, that was a lot of line pieces to deal with there. Basically forced them in here.
Level 8 coming up. I think both players will be outside of their comfort zone.
No, I've got every game I've played has been nothing but level 8, so this is like my home now.
I live here.
I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yo, Oz, are you still in bracket?
I feel like I should be.
Crazy. Can't believe you lied to us about being good at this game.
No. No, I won't even entertain that.
Yo, was that ring intentional? Deka? If so, it's the biggest brain thing I've seen all tournament. Silence.
The ring was not exactly intentional, but I kind of knew what I was doing.
Chaining into a ring.
Goodbye.
It's not intentional.
Oh yeah, it's start time. Or not, I guess. Deka's the one that's ahead, right?
You gotta spin to win.
Ooh. That's a ring.
Alright, good game, Suzu. I got my revenge. She put me in losers.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So, tell us about the Sen knowledge you gathered that let you beat her the second time around.
So I played Ratttz before the tournament started. And Ratttz did the pretty standard first line, or the two lines of defense, one with the bends and one with the straight lines, and then one line, or the right column was the Eco Keshi to initiate. And so against her, I was doing two lines of bends on the left, and then a vertical line of just straight bars as like a 3-layer defense. And it was working. So I tried running that against Suzu, and the first game lasted like 4 minutes, and all of my pieces turned gold. So my stack just cannibalized itself, and then it entered a mid game where we just stalled indefinitely, and I just ran out of time to make up the game that I lost.
Alrighty then, we got Oz and Ratttz up next.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
You gotta
Look,
believe.
anything can happen.
Hey, you've done a good job making it this far, considering you were just labbing this game out like 2 hours ago.
I'll do my best.
That's the right attitude.
I wonder what the highest possible chain in this game is.
It could get pretty high, but there are tons of things in this game that have lethal damage. I'm sure the maximum possible chain would be like absurd damage, like you'd kill your opponent 10 times over.
Yeah, you'd kill your opponent 10 times over, and then they just stall you. So it wouldn't even really matter.
Are you guys in?
I'm in.
Extremely hacker voice. Yes.
What about Juicey?
Juicy?
Disconnected from this mortal coil. Oh, there he is. I see the green light flashing. The stream is live, so we're in.
Yo, happy birthday, Roderick.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oz with the constant poking here. You know, I believe Oz can get on the board here. This feels real. Oh,
No. Unfortunately, that form at the bottom was not set up to receive
Commentators
damage.
crazy.
I can't believe that Oz is the single strongest Sen-Know player in all of Georgia.
In all of Georgia.
Yeah.
It is an esteemed title.
Look, you have to make it farther than TrashBoat than that, and like, TrashBoat's a bit of a Kuso Gaylord himself.
So yeah, I think it's in Oz's best interest to play really fast right now. And I don't think he
Yeah.
I don't think he quite played it fast correctly. That was a weird board state to be put into with that giant umbrella. It's really hard to play around that.
Well, if you just build like an awkward stall formation, then if Ratttz sends a poke, it'll just clear all the umbrella as soon as the garbage connects.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that's the way to handle it, is to play into a garbage attack.
I don't know. I was gonna say his Rat's going for a Sen-Know, but I don't think she is. Yeah, these two vertical bars in column 5 are really preventing Oz from doing anything with this board.
It's easy. He's just got to play 54 pieces and he's good again. It's so rough. And the garbage is almost never that bad unless your opponent sent a dirty ring. So basically, it's the you messed up formation. So Ratttz is trying to edge out some kind of Sen-Know here. But I'll believe it when I see it. Like Oz has... He'd have to avoid poking for a very long time to let it be possible. But at the same time, Ratttz can't quite finish her food. You know, if she sent a screen full of garbage, it would do pretty well. Yo, Oz finds an Ikokeshi chain from this formation, but he doesn't send anything defensive up. I can't believe that worked. Oz, you have to point up. Point up! No! Okay. Ratttz may be up, but Oz is determined to get on the board.
This is gonna Sen-Know, isn't it? Oh
Only
no!
if it's full screen. And yeah, it wasn't quite full screen. Oh, locked out again. Well played by Ratttz. Now, I don't think there's enough time left for a kill. 20 seconds. Takes a act of God or misdrop to do something with this. right. Was that 4? 5? 5?
4, I think.
4. Okay. Well, congratulations, Ratttz. You'll be moving on to losers round 2. Or, sorry, semifinals. The other way.
GGs.
The other 2.
Look,
So,
Right.
our boy, still the best
this-
Sen-Know player in Georgia.
I was gonna yell at you for lying, but I guess you're not lying.
I was gonna say, what do you take me for? This is just truth. In fact, I would make an 8er and just not have places 1 through 7 just to show like Oz. Best Georgia player.
so we're up to top 4. Does that mean we're back to first to 2 again?
Yes. I guess I read
Here we
that
go.
wrong. Huh.
10 minutes of Sen-Know goodness.
Alright, I guess I will send
Or
Ratttz a
15,
challenge.
maybe.
15. Oh, God.
I guess I got the round wrong on that. Oops. All right.
Are we all in?
I should be here in a bit.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Okay, yep. Round 1. That's doing all offense. I think that's what she was doing to me.
Sometimes you just need to hit the punch button.
Fortunately for me, I'm dead.
Dang.
I played those line pieces very incorrectly.
I guess these cross pieces aren't part of the plan.
Bold of you to assume there's a plan.
I thought the plan was just to punch really hard.
Look, that can change in seconds, my guy.
It's a pretty brutal umbrella, considering the garbage.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Digging to...
Oh. God.
Well, digging's out of the cards now.
We find ourselves at level 8 once again.
The offense from Ratttz, but Deka's got what it takes to reflect it here. But then it's not enough to actually kill Ratttz, so it just sort of is what it is. Oh, it might be enough to kill Ratttz. Okay, not quite, because she pointed up. If she didn't clear garbage, I think she might have been tapped out there. Oh, the free Sen-Know?
Is it happening?
Oh, the free Sen-Know. Let's go.
Wow.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Uh-oh.
Those certainly are some double pipe.
Whoops.
This
So I
just
think-
looks like a situation for both players.
So Ratttz has defenses, but some of these are blocked pipes.
Yeah.
So if Deka takes his time, as I think he intends to do, it's going to like shred Rattz's resources, and she'll have no more defense left, or much weaker defenses. But this level 8 is starting to get to Deka now.
It's just kind of patched up left wall has some defense, but
So Rattz's defenses are gone. Neither player really in a position to spike damage here. Oh, I say this as Deka literally
Whoa.
finds a garbage chain.
he finally gets out of jail there.
I died instantly, though.
Yeah, Ratttz had enough defense left over, I think. Enough to clean it out.
And that round was kind of a mystery.
Hey, mystery ball. Anything can happen. Oh,
Lots
this
of
is
defense
Sen-Know
coming
build
from
here,
Deka.
Whatever Ratttz has planned, never mind.
Oh, I'm dead. Or I lose.
Yeah, or rather, you can't even get a kill. Ratttz has elected to play the video game.
She loves to play video games. Nope. Sen-Know is a guile main game.
Did someone say Sen-Know is a goblin game?
Guile.
main game.
Oh, Guile main.
Dial me.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Also, Rodney, do you main guile? We're not doing evolution
doesn't.
story. Get
Ah.
out of here.
He's a Ryu player. Oh man, we're not going to showcase evolution mode?
Wait, Rodney?
No, we're not going to showcase evolution mode.
I thought he played grapplers.
He plays all sorts of stuff. I know he plays Ryu and he plays Street Fighter as his main. Maybe not every Street Fighter, but a lot of them.
Rodney is surprisingly protagonist heavy with Street Fighter.
Ratttz is going for an early ring. And she's almost got, yeah, she's got the formation locked in. But she has some blocked pipes, and it's, yeah, that little poke from Deka ruined it. So very well done. Neither player with fantastic defense, but you don't need that much with this little offense on screen either.
Got him.
Oh, that was a beautiful Sen-Know. Just a perfect read from Deka. Deka's up a point. Maybe he's going to bust out his infinite stall and, you know, run this back. That's pretty hard. Rattz's trademark opener seems to be an early mid-sized poke, which is very effective at just creating general chaos. And now both players are going to have to improvise a fair bit. I think Deka's locked out here. 1-1. Plenty of time left on the clock. 3 minutes to go.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, weird. We're gonna have to improvise or something. Oh, yeah, this is...
Ooh.
I
Level
just
8 strikes again.
miss input.
Okay, early poke from Ratttz. And she gets a Sen-Know. I don't know why she refuses the Sen-Know? I am so confused. Oh, because she sees the counter Sen-Know and she doesn't want to be caught blind.
I don't even know what the score is right now. Is it 2-1 or 2-2?
It is 2-1. You are up, my friend.
Oh, I'm up. I thought
Wait,
I lost.
oh,
twice.
sorry. It's 2-2. 2-2. I can't count. Counting to 4 is hard, okay?
You could have just stopped at counting as hard.
Ratttz choosing a different kind of violence this time. Deka choosing to stall so that it doesn't come in pieces, maximizing the number of returns that his defensive formation can do. He is locked out.
I wasn't paying attention. I thought my chin was still going. I'm an idiot.
No! And you
Rip.
got the solution to your umbrella too, because Ratttz was letting you place a piece. Oh, level 8, striking one more time.
Literally 100% of my matches have been on level 8, I swear.
Yo.
Oh,
So, question, Juicey. What are the SOCD tournament rules for Sen-Know?
You're allowed to hold up and down at the same time.
Disgusting.
yeah, Ratttz is
Not
just
that
going
that gives you any favorable benefits.
It does. Level 8 plays like level 0.
Oh yeah, do it. I play on stick, still do it.
Yeah, Ratttz says GG's to me.
30 seconds away from close.
Look,
Oh boy.
a lot of people are going to tell you that the real match begins at character select. They're wrong. Real match begins at when you buy a controller.
Oh
We
boy.
sure are chilling right now.
Well, you had some good rounds, Deka. I gotta say, some sick ass Sen-Knows that you got.
The match really.
Yeah, if I
one
hadn't,
more round. Oh, never mind.
It rotated too many times. In game 4, maybe I would have had a shot, but oh well. Or game 5, but it happens. I got 4th. It's better than I did last time, by quite a significant margin.
Deka, TrashBoat says to go check out the memes channel. He's right to
Boy.
say this. Anyway, it's time for losers finals. You guys are already in match? What the hell?
Dang it, that was quick.
Yeah, what the hell, man? It was like, no, it's time to get going. Alright, I'm in.
Yep.
I'm making this my banner on Twitter.
game really does end at 30 seconds.
Yeah, at 35 seconds, the game is pretty much over. Because if the timer runs out mid garbage, does the game just end?
I think so.
Yeah, so if you build a defense chain, which is going to take like 30 plus seconds to clear probably, and then just up the ass, you can just kill like a minute.
Oh, this is a pretty awkward situation here. What is it?
Well, that spent a lot of resources on just a single defense clear. Okay.
Color Thief has done a really good job making this a, like, real defense build, though.
Oh, I see something here.
I don't quite get it, but I'm sure it will become clear with time.
So in mid-game, if you want to build defensive, you want to point your L joints upwards.
Yeah, on the left column, or the right column, you point them towards so they're touching the wall. That way at least you get rid of the umbrella.
Okay. I feel like I died to that. That's good to know.
It's risky, though, because they can just go away if your opponent plays slow. Oh, misdrop on Color Thief's side. Very unfortunate.
Ooh,
I
that's
couldn't react.
Yeah, you just have to pick a direction and pray once it's level 8. Oh. That... Oh, but it's a Sen-Know. Ratttz just has the pace for the anti-poke, such that she consistently is ready to place a piece before receiving a full line of garbage. Alright, yeah, and we're going to see the turbo stall strats. In which case, I believe it is in Color Thief's best interest to send actually, like, a full screen of garbage in one shot. Oh no, not anymore. Ratttz has un-Sen-Know'd her board.
Oh.
I think they're going a little too fast there. Ooh. Is this a violence build? Transitioning into the defense. We could at least see an Ikokeshi chain if we stop getting those stupid pieces. Oh, dang, never mind.
He had a lot of that burn through right there. It's gonna be kind of rough to come back from. He's just not sending a lot right now. You know how rare it is to hear a level up jingle in one of CT's matches?
Yep, it's been a while.
Crazy. Alright, well, we're not done with the news trials yet. It's time to see what
ゲームオーバ
the counter strategy could be here.
Is it 1-1?
ーを選んでください
Or is Ratttz up 1?
Ratttz is up a game.
レディーゴー
Going with the tried and true. See if we can get anything before. No, Ratttz is already singing. Oh wow. CT ending up coming through in the mid game. That's already gone for a huge Ikokeshi. Well, not huge, but that's 5 runs.
You know, it's a good mid-sized poke. If CT didn't respond to it all, he would die.
Yeah.
I mean, he still dies.
Oh yeah, the umbrella killing CT there. That's rough.
Oh wow. Uh-oh. My last. Yep.
Oh yeah, CT once again done in by the umbrella, caused by the Ikokeshi chain.
レディーゴー
Oh, Rat's actually not going for the Ikokeshi start this time.
I don't think Ratttz really needs to go on the offensive for a while.
Oh, Juicey, we're in losers finals, not losers eights.
What?
The stream.
Been updating it, what the hell? Scoreboard edit sometimes.
PT going on the offensive this time.
God, the amount that you can solo chain has definitely evolved from
Oh, the ring?
Last few times.
And the ring sends the killer garbage.
Ratttz is officially kind of in doesn't have to play the game territory anymore.
Yeah, with only 90 seconds left. And up, what, 3 games? An absolutely incredible amount of line pieces this round.
Yeah. Huh.
CT locked out of a Sen-Know right now.
Yeah.
Was his right wall always like that?
No, the Sen-Know sent some garbage onto CT's right wall.
Oh wow, roles reversed here. Ratttz actually going for the defensive build this time. And
Yeah, Ratttz only has to stall for 30 seconds, so...
yeah.
Are we gonna see a ring? Ringu? No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
There was an attempt, but it was robbed.
Oh, we might see one anyway? No. Not getting the pieces CT requires to make a ring.
Alright. Ratttz moving on to Grand Finals.
Let's go.
Is Masa gonna make a check-in post for herself and Ratttz?
She usually does.
Okay. And they're already in. Okay. No, honestly, like, this game keeps shifting. I feel like there's going to be eventually wrapping around to a meta where it's just dumb to make the first move at this rate. I don't know how it's going to happen. We're probably going to get another year, and then there's going to be another wild shift. It's like, actually, you should go back to making lasagna. Because sometimes you just wrap around to where you start.
What, 21 chain strats?
Alright,
love how-
Cassie for 5 chain all clear.
I love how puzzle game tech always comes back to food.
I mean, would you have it any other way?
I always cook up the best tech when I'm hungry.
It's delicious.
We actually have a ring on Rat's side nearly.
Yeah, there it is.
And, okay, that nearly was fatal to Masa. But the umbrella setup wasn't quite butchered enough. We're just kind of having a top board here. I think Masa might... RNG's just not going to be friendly enough to give her...
It's just going to create some ugly stack if she doesn't address the situation.
Yeah. I mean, they're both in a weird position right now. Masa has robbed them.
No. Masa's got them up pointing pipes. It does not take much to turn those into you lose a round.
Really?
Okay. Well, yeah, if Rattt's poked at any moment. I don't know why Masa another up. Okay, she's going to receive enough garbage to clear the up pointing pipe. But yeah, notice she's still got one on her board, and she's fishing for a Sen-Know to get rid of it. Okay.
Okay.
That's kind of the only play that makes sense.
It's another.
Yes.
Ratttz isn't sending Sen-Knows back, but like,
Oh,
at least she's
Ratttz
still
has
in.
like multiple screens of garbage here. Oh, she reflects it.
And
Here
Masa
comes another
Now
Sen-Know.
there's
Three
no,
Sen-Know
but Ratttz
subs.
is. Oh wow.
Yeah.
crazy. So we.
Masa was actually watching the damage meter, making sure she had exactly one screen worth of garbage, placing a vertical piece, and then tanking the overflow.
Well, like when you have that degree of advantage, just do whatever you want.
Truly, I think we've displayed everything about this game.
No.
No?
We have yet to have Sen-Know tennis.
It's true. We haven't seen much Sen-Know tennis.
I think people are a little bit more scared to go balls to the walls offense that we did last time we played this on bracket.
Well, I'd imagine new technology has been found since then.
I'm sorry, we're just in the Cold War era of Sen-Know now.
Yeah.
No one wants to throw their entire arsenal out in one move. It's
The
too
Sen-Know
scary.
period.
Nobody wants to attack. Ratttz seems to think she can squeeze out a Sen-Know, but I don't know about this. Okay. Nice, well-timed poke from Masa. Shuts down that Sen-Know. But it's still kind of sitting on board as a ring, potentially. Ratttz doesn't seem interested in converting it to a ring, though.
Okay. Oh, we got some more credits.
Masa's like, I'm up more than one game. I don't have to play.
That is certainly a thing where, like, you almost... What if there were a concession button when you're just this far ahead?
F3 time. Almost.
Okay, maybe a little less disruptive than that. I mean, I bet Masa wishes she could access her corner. Well, she can now, but also she just doesn't need to.
Oh, Masa's going for the ring? Okay. Ratttz shuts it down.
We're seeing that Ratttz doesn't also see the moral victory to Masa as well.
Okay. Masa up again. Ratttz is cooking today, though.
It's true.
I would not completely rule out a bracket reset here.
Lady, go.
Oh, we got the defensive build from MasaQueen.
Just gonna go up to the club, talk to the DJs, like, hey, play my song. It's about a 1 hour loop of this.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a good 10-second
Oh
loop?
boy.
Hell, if you have a good DJ,
Ratttz
you
has
know,
a
you
Sen-Know
could do
here,
something
but-
new every time. Oh, jeez.
It's enough though.
Oh, Ratttz didn't go for the L block corner Sen-Know trick.
So Masa's kind of out of luck,
Nope.
potentially getting a Sen-Know.
Okay. Ratttz is up.
Signs of life.
Oh, the umbrella in column 2 is actually really good for Ratttz. Because she can
Top
theoretically
up her- yeah.
rebuild her stall there. Oh, interesting that she's opting to forfeit that.
Ratttz doesn't really have a way to put damage on the table.
Well,
now.
So Ratttz pointed something up, so she's hard reading that Masa is not in a position to attack there. I don't know if Masa's going for a ring. I don't know if I like this ring attempt actually. There are too many one-unit pipes that are blocked as you build the ring. So if the ring doesn't come together really quickly, your whole formation is going to fall apart.
I mean, it wasn't going to happen. That was like at top third of board.
Yeah.
This is the most we've heard level ups in this game almost ever.
I'm telling you, this game is real.
It's Cold War era.
Alright, Masa entering, or not Masa, Ratttz entering pipes start imploding zone, which is going to be annoying for her otherwise very nice stat. Oh! The talk of a century.
Yeah? We just keep going.
Ugh, that was a bizarre ring.
Alright,
Ratttz smelling blood here.
That
Two
that was-
games.
oh, it was a ring, not a Sen-Know. That's why. Okay, I got confused for a second. I was like, how did Ratttz get a Sen-Know and then still have material on board? But it was not a Sen-Know. It was just a ring.
Yeah.
So realistically, Masa could still tie bracket, tie this particular set, but that's about as much as she can hope for with 80 seconds on the clock.
Ratttz in a bit of an awkward spot here, though.
So Rattt's playing some garbage chains here and there, and it's going to be enough to chew through some of Masa's defenses. Meanwhile, Ratttz has been rebuilding defenses.
They are looking a little thin, though.
Oh boy, that might be too much for Ratttz to handle. But Ratttz is stalling just enough. I believe with
32
seconds,
seconds.
32 on the clock when the round starts, I think Ratttz could just stall it out. Masa's realizing this.
Brought to you by the number 30. Ugh.
Big 30 gaming.
I don't think a 6 chain's enough to kill, especially not if Ratttz has a few defensive things on board.
Ratttz isn't even going to accept the damage.
Yeah. Well, 1-1. That's something.
We are now up to 15 minutes of Sen-Know. Straight up, 15 minutes in a row. Well,
If it's a
about to
bracket reset, we might have a 30-minute grand final.
ゲームモードを選んでください。Ready? Go!
Interesting build from Ratttz.
So Ratttz early offense, Masa early defense, good screen watching. Masa stalls before the garbage is sent, maximizing how much she can return with her formation. Ratttz is hoping to fish for a free Sen-Know here. But I don't know how much Masa plans on attacking, so...
Managing to tuck.
Yeah,
A little
Ratttz-
bit too much.
so early advantage to Masa.
Ready? Go!
Heavy aggression from Ratttz. And a more defensive play from Masa once again. Masa misses the screen watch timing though, so she's not reflecting as much damage as she would have before. That means she may get locked out. Yeah, she will be locked out.
Yeah, very nice Sen-Know,
immediate
Sen-Know
clapback.
sniping from Ratttz. Placing the piece as soon as there's enough damage on board for the,
The players are tied up here.
What do you think of all the column 5 verticals on, or horizontals on Ratttz?
They're fine.
It's a
It's the same as
pretty-
column 2, kinda.
yeah. It's column 2, but the other direction.
I just
More or
don't know
less.
what like that's supposed to accomplish over like other types of pieces in that situation.
I don't.
Is
What
it
do you say to your left-handed friends? I don't know.
not what I mean? It's more like, is that just like maybe getting more Sen-Know attempts?
Oh, Ratttz has got a ring on her hands. Masa's not in a position to punish, and it's too late now.
If Ratttz literally ever was gonna get a,
Oh my god, but there's so much garbage coming Rattz's way.
but there's a Sen-Know in there. Oh, but there's way too much damage.
Hell yeah.
That was almost an escape by Ratttz. For a split second, there was enough space on her board to place a piece, but it just didn't last.
And Masa's up a game. There's so much time left that I think Ratttz can catch up. With just the right play. So Masa stalls successfully on the Dikokeshi chain. So her defenses are largely intact now.
Yeah, it has about... Well, all those singles are gonna melt pretty soon, so...
So we'll see. Ratttz seems to be going for the ring, but honestly, with so many blocked pipes, it's very risky. Ooh, is Ratttz gonna get blocked out? Yeah. Masa's up 2 games. This is looking kind of dicey.
Yeah, with only 76 seconds left. It's not looking good for Ratttz here.
So Masa correctly reads and times that stall, therefore retaining all of these defenses. Ratttz gets caught with an L piece.
Oh,
With a
that's just
mostly
enough
full
garbage.
Yeah. I don't. There's a lot coming too. I don't think it was close. There's just too much garbage in the system.
So do we call our winner now?
Congratulations to the Puzzle Wednesday. God bless the Ring edition.
I don't know if
Ultra
Masa just down gassed right now, she could theoretically throw. It's so funny comparing their scores and Ratttz having literally 10 times Masa's score. Oh no, what is she? She's playing with my heart.
Is there a round? Oh, Ring, let's go.
Itch.
Has there ever been a round 7?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've definitely thrown 6 rounds in a single game before.
we used to swing a lot harder back in the day. Anyway, with that, MasaQueen is your God Bless the Ring edition champion. GG's to everyone who participated and was subjected to this nonsense. Let's go back to the schedule because I have slides now. It's pretty neat, and I have the wrong slide up. Anyway, we're just wrapping up July. If you see Yoshi's Cookie up there on the 21st, that's in the past. If you weren't there, that's a shame. If you were, sound off in chat. Have a cookie. We just wrapped up Sen-Know, God Bless the Ring edition. And, by the next time we run this, there will be even more meta shift changes. Things are going to happen. I hope you all had a particularly good time with that one. But we have to look forward. And forward is what we got. We got Pedal Crash on August 2nd. And we have a number of different rules under the hood for that one compared to usual. I've remembered them before. I have to look them up now. Because, we dare to dream here. We dare to go against the grain and do some weird stuff. Tug of War, Color Clear, and Push Garbage. Which is certainly a combination. Let's check that out. August 2nd. August 9th. Magical Drop. Money Puzzle Exchanger. Money Puzzle Exchanger returns to the uppy-downy slot after a teensy bit of a hiatus. So, check that out. Say hi to Butts VB as he thrashes the lower ranks time and time again. Or, maybe it's been long enough. Maybe there's new hidden killers. Stuff can always happen. And for the remainder of August, we're back to Puzzle Bobble slot. No real special wrinkles here. We're just doing vanilla Puzzle Bobble because why fix what's not broken? August 23rd is one of our mystery games for the month. We are doing Columns 3. I do want to shout out probably one of the bigger Columns 3 heads that we've had for a long time. Everyone wish Rodney a happy birthday. He's
Let's go, Rodney.
He's been going through a little bit, but he's been a champion. Every game. But Columns 3 is a tier above every other game. So check that out. It's like, what if your favorite Match Colors game also had a punch button? You can store up chains and save your attacks for later. It's funny. August 25th, a little bit of a late Friday mode, but we got Wrecking Crew 98. It's probably one of the most overlooked Nintendo puzzlers, not just on the system, but period. It's a Super Famicom take on what if Wrecking Crew was a puzzle game. Has a lot of panel to pawn DNA, but with a little dash of action platformer in it. It's worth your time. Go check that out. And wrapping up the month on August 30th is Mouse Shooter Go-Go, which is kind of a weird cross between match color puzzle game and dodgeball. Anyway, with that under our belts, I'm going to see if we have any puzzle friends to raid before I wrap up for the night.
Oh, did
That
you lose
sounds
Juicey?
like it.
Well, what?
Sorry, my computer's trying its best right now all of a sudden. Okay. We're in there. Let's see who's still streaming from our puzzle friends. And if not, we'll see if there's new puzzle friends to be made. Someday. I certainly wish you could raid from phones. That would be neat. Okay.
Surprisingly few raid targets at the moment.
Yeah. Sometimes it be that way. If all else fails, search up Tetris, see what happens.